Hello and welcome back to my another video. I know this one is pretty random, but hey, I've wanted to do this for quite some time. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I wanted to do this. So, allow me to show you around, and if you want to join my Minecraft server, you will have to get to my Discord server first. Alright? You can only join my Minecraft server if you have, of course, if you have a Discord and you are on my Discord server. So, without further ado, let's begin, and I will also rate every house that my friends built, my house included. So, let's begin. This will be fun. So, I don't even know where I should begin, to be honest, so I guess I'll just begin somewhere. Oh yeah, did I forgot to mention I have my personal diary? That's right, this is my diary. I basically keep it around, you know? All the time, I keep it around. Oh, hold up. Also, by the way, just to make this clear, you need to have bought Minecraft, you know, you need to purchase Minecraft. I'm not saying that through Java it's not impossible to join. You can join through Java too, but it will be painful because you will have to look through every single mod. There's like 52 mods in the mod folder, but there's only like 10 or 15 that are currently being used. I don't know, it's been a long time since I looked at this. So yeah, I'll give you a little story first. So this server was made obviously during the summer. This is like the third server. The second server was just like this one, but you know, do you remember the video short where I've uploaded where a no moon rat jar messed up my server? Yeah. That basically messed up my server, so this is basically the third server without the no moon that jar. So, oh yeah, sorry for cheating by the way. So, let me show you around. So, I will show you first where you will spawn. Also some music would be nice. Right, so spawn is obviously over here. And now this is not the original spawn point, keep this in mind. The original spawn point, yeah, it's like 3000 blocks away. So, nothing special. But yeah, I've set the spawn point here. So you will spawn here and you will cross over my bridge over here. I've built this bridge with my own hands without cheating. Oh yeah, there's also a horror mods, you know, SCP mod, as well as Stalker, and I'm pretty sure there's vampires and hunters too, so... Oh yeah, and a lot of fantasies, you know, that's why there's a black tree. So the first house I'm gonna start with is with Martin Swedish. He was... I don't remember him that much ever since my first Discord server got deleted, but I hope that he will join my Discord server once again, because I miss him. You know, I left him a gift down here. You know, I left him a gift down here. You know, it's a big gift indeed. But yeah, his house though, I don't think I've ever seen anyone build a house like this before. It's very original. You know, imagine sleeping like this, bruh, and someone just stands there as you... that is just creepy as hell. Kinda... Oh, he's missing a glass here, wow. Kinda makes me wonder, though, how this would have worked in real life and what he would probably add up here. I don't know, kinda feels not finished. This is a coffee machine, by the way. Yeah, he has a furniture here. That's nice. He has a lot of furnaces still, some glass here as I can see. He forgot to get. He has a lot of important stuff here, I guess, some stuff here too. Oh yeah, furniture mod is here in this one too, if you didn't notice. And he has a lot of things here, foods, etc. Basic stuff. A lot of garbage too. There's also currency. There's like 3 different currencies or something. And down here is his mine. Also, by the way, I'm a vampire in this one, if you didn't notice, as I said. So, yeah, as for how I would rate the house, you know, the house itself is very cool. I would say a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. He has a lake over here, and there's a river over here too, where people would get a lot of sand from. You know, we can see that over there. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's a good house. You know, I still miss the guy. I hope he will join my Discord server again so that we could play. I miss him a lot. So 8 out of 10. Let's move on. There's this house over here. I don't even know whose house this is. It doesn't have a name anywhere. You know. Imagine having a bed next to a window. That's the creepiest thing you can do. These stairs, though, are quite interesting. And yeah, there's a crafting table here too. So I don't know who built it, but whoever did, I miss them too. I would, however, rate this house solid 4 out of 10. It looks like a nice cabin, but it's empty. And having a bed next to a window is very creepy. Imagine if someone would just stare over here like that to you, man. That is crazy. So 4 out of 10, easy peasy. This is my map, by the way. Do you like it? It's missing quite a few maps, but oh well. So next house. This is AJ's house. You know. Yeah, AJ. You know, she's on my Discord server. She has a grass block here that that Enderman put here, but she forgot to remove it. Originally, she had chests here and furnace, but a bed too. And as you move up here, you see she's still missing an enchanting table. You know, she doesn't play that quite often. But oh well, it's fine. And yeah, she literally lives in the attic. You know, this is quite a nice view, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it kind of looks like... sorry, AJ? It kind of looks like as if someone took a slice from a cake and then just put it aside. That's kind of what it reminds me of, you know? There we go. She has a lot of stuff here. Yeah, the knife. You will get a knife if you will kill the stalker. You know, she isn't that rich resource-wise, but her knowledge, though, 10 out of 10 knowledge, bruh. She has a charcoal here too, and for some reason, 4 crafting tables. Quite nice. Wooden tools, steak, you know, she's a vampire hunter, by the way. Oh yeah, taxing. I told you we have like 3 different currencies here. So yeah. The way I would rate this house, I guess I would rate this house as the same as I rated the Martin Swedish house. I will, however, put 8.5 out of 10. Looks very interesting though, if you don't think that much about it, as is it like a cake slice, then it's a good house. However, the lack of privacy though is quite concerning. You know, I cannot imagine having a window like this and someone would just pass by and would just stare through a hill or something. That is just very creepy, my guy. Alright, next up, oh yeah, 8.5 as I said, 8.5 out of 10. Very good house though. So, next house, this is the Riemann Plaza's house. You know, it's quite something. When you Oh yeah, he also owns this. This was supposed to be for his cow farm. I don't know why, but oh well. He has a cow farm here. He's a vampire, by the way, just like me. He farms wheat here for cows and sheep, And this over here, this is for leveling up your vampire skills. You have abilities as a vampire, so that's great. And down here is a mine that we all share. Let me. Actually, it's very deep. Look, it's very deep. Probably next time, but it's very deep. It's the first cave that I've explored, by the way, to the fullest. The cave expansion, though, is quite insane. It's still huge. So yeah. Anyway, this is his house. Oh. So this is his. I keep I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting which way is the main entrance. So yeah, this is the Realman Plaza's house, as I said. He has a ground floor, basement basically, and the upper floor. I'm gonna start with the basement first. So this is where he stores all of his important things, wools. He misspelled ores, but junk. Yeah, see, currency. This is the SCP money. This is the fantasy money, Over here he has a lot of things, basically. He likes to keep stuff clean, is what I'm trying to say, basically. So, over here he's planning to make more storage. Now, guess when that was? That was like a long time ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it was quite a long time ago. So over here, I think this is a... Yeah, you can read that, yeah. You can read it, I'm not saying that. It's quite something. He's a vampire, by the way. It's still not finished, as I can see. But over here, though, he basically trapped a villager, and then, you would just press this and just watch him fall down. I don't know why he did that, though. Don't question it. Very interesting, though. Nothing that much special. I don't see anything here, so... Yeah, quite a nice basement, I must say, but so to him. Is there something? No, it's just the water. Okay, so basement, very interesting, but in the first floor here, I've helped him build the staircase, by the way, adding fence around it. He has a lot of stuff here, still, unmelted iron, coal everywhere. Everyone's making their coal, because I mined every coal possible. So yeah, you go up here, and he has a single bed, single pink bed. This is actually quite creeping me out, I'm not gonna lie. I kinda don't like stuff being empty, I don't like that. And he has a balcony here. And what we did is we gathered a lot of eggs. I'm gonna show you where, by the way, later. And we basically were throwing each other's eggs on our houses here, and I threw his eggs on his house, and we had a lot of fun. That was good. That was very fun. That's why you see chicken up here. Ah, well, it's been so long ago. That is crazy. But yeah, overall though... oh yeah, he also has a chicken farm. Kinda didn't notice. But yeah, overall... I would give it a... I don't know, it's quite difficult. I'm gonna give it a 7. 7 out of 10, mainly because of the strange basement and how empty the top floor is. And also this is empty too. So, yeah. Quite crazy. Oh yeah, I also am going to show you over here. This is a, kind of custom built village. I built it in creative, nothing special. This was just for a trading purposes, so that they wouldn't have to go far. I know, cheating, I know, but I stopped cheating entirely. So yeah, this house, Already, this house is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10, by the way. Rara made it. Rara is a friend of mine. I don't know if she still likes me though. I gave her a creative, and she built it. You know, she's a vampire hunter, but she's also an elf or something like that. And you know, we had a lot of fun during summer. It was very cool to see her build this house. And also, dude, I'm sorry, Rara, I just have to share this. So, do you see this hole over here? So, what Rara was doing is she was in creative. I was like out mining stuff, bruh. And as Rara was in creative, she was looking at the weapons that are in the mods, and she pulled out a crossbow and it blew up her house, you know, her entire house. So she built it once again. This is not her first time building the house, so it's the third time, by the way. She basically spent like the first week, or first week. She spent first week building this house, you know, once again. And she then spent the next week rebuilding it after the explosion. But yeah, she barely plays, so... Well, I haven't really heard of her for a long time. So... yeah, this is how it looks inside. It's very interesting, very cool, very spacious, very luxurious. It's something that a rich person would live in, you know? It's a very cool house. You know, very cool, very impressive. This is a lot of, I think this is, oh yeah, that's what I've added, pizzas. I've added pizzas because she's Italian, you know? So I've added pizzas because she likes pizzas, bro. If you would tell her pineapple belongs on pizza, she would find you and beat the crap out of you. So yeah. Up here is her bed, you know, that's great. You know, sleeping like this is quite crazy. I would not want to sleep above a lamp, you know, because it can fall and crush your skull. I'm probably exaggerating it, but yeah, she has Robin, and she also has Millie here. You know, nice bookshelf. You know, very cool. I still don't know, like, you know, why she, like, made it like this, you know. I don't know, I like her style, though. It's very cool. So, you know, money... Oh yeah, Cree races, yeah. Cree races, that's what I've added. So, Cree races are, you know, the mod where you can choose a race, you know. This is a Cree races store. There's, you know, the vampire mod, and there's SCPs too. You know, like, let me just search them up. You know, SCPs. So you have SCPs, you know, basically. Quite great, quite cool. So, you know, you have plans here, books. Nah, no, look. As I said, she barely plays here. She's busy, by the way. Oh yeah, this is the vampire hunter stuff. You know, that's cool. That's very cool. And then if you go up here, she has an attic. You know, she likes to brew potions. There's nothing in these chests, though. It's for decoration purposes only. And making brews. So, you know, it was very great to see her build a house like that. Oh yeah, she has a plushie too. I didn't notice. Quiz. But yeah, 10 out of 10 house though. I would not change it anytime soon. Kinda makes me wonder if she would ever make a basement though. Oh yeah, this is the piece of stuff here. Oh man, such a simple times. You know. In the end though, oh yeah, down here, yeah, the farm. Very simple. She basically has all the important things for pizzas. Very cool, you know. And some animals. Yeah, and she lives next to a kind of ruined village, you know, we kind of ruined that one. You know, next to a janitor closet where the SCP-087 is. That is, you know, very interesting. So as I said, it's very interesting. So that was, I think that's the last house. Just give me a moment, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the last house. So now it's time for my property. This was my first time, but well, not my first time. I'm trying to copy the design of it on basically every horror mod I play, but oh well. On my first server, I've built it just like you see right now, and I don't know why. I just wanted to have a vision, to just look out and observe. I like terrain, by the way. So yeah, you go up here, up the stairs, boom. Over here, you ignore the click me sign, and over here there were vampire trees, but I got rid of them because they were obscuring the vision. And over here, you can camp for a while, and you have a farm here. Bruh, sorry, my mouse fell for some reason. Sorry for that. But yeah, as I said, there's a farm here. This is for leveling up your vampire levels. This is the first one actually. Then you choose the second one. I've put a glass here. I think this looks very cool actually. Just look down and see what's below you. Another portal. Whatever these. Oh yeah, nether wharf. Kind of forgot, bruh. This is a lavender for the SCP mod. Some chickens. Speaking of chickens, if you just go over here, I have a farm of chickens here. See that? All of this. Yeah, see? this one's full. This one's almost getting full. Every time Aurora would want eggs, she can just borrow from me, So that's, that's quite nice to know. What is that? Oh, it's dude, I thought that was like a horror SCP that I didn't add it. Well, horror mod. Sorry for that. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. I'm tired. So this is my cow farm. I use it for special reason. I've put a ender chest here just to store important things here. Nothing special. I promise you that was my last time cheating. There's a lot of wool over here. And some stuff, I don't know, a random garbage chest. This is where you store all the blood for, by the way, to level up your first levels. Let me just put that down. So, oh yeah, this is my personal, well, I don't know how to say it nicely, so I'll just say a personal minion, my minion. This is how you process the blood, so you get any raw meat or something, and it will put it over there and automatically clean it and put it down there. That's how it works. And you can also pick it up. You can also pick it up and put it here to enchant your vampire weapon. Kinda forgot where I have all of those weapons at. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. So I have been mining quite a lot. A lot, actually. Yeah, I still have iron here. I will harvest it once we will start playing again. So I still use foods for my friends. Got a lot of leather. A lot of it, actually. A lot of random stuff here, too. Yeah, and wood, of course. And a bat in a cage. And like 5 animals. And a nice view. I like this view. Yeah, and a lot of mine cards, by the way. Holy water, enhanced holy water, and ultimate holy water. Mining a lot just gives you a lot of things, So, down here, I'm not sure if I should even call it a basement. You know what? Let's call it a basement then. So, as you go down to my basement here, you can see your chickens. Well, it's my chickens. and you turn a corner. Down here I have a, how do you call it, coffin, and a lot of random stuff. Oh yeah, and blood bottles that I drink. And down here you have even more chests. And what's in these chests? A lot of random stuff, because all of these things are from mining. Yeah, I've actually gathered all of these minion bitings, believe it or not. Yeah, a lot of stuff here, a lot of things here, you know, from just gathering too much stuff, and I want to give this to one of the vampire hunters, so... Oh yeah, the enchanted weapon, this is what it is for. Let me show you. Actually, you put it over here. There we go. And now you just have to put blood there. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah. So you just put blood there and it will enchant it. Let me just put myself to survival and show you. So you pick it up and you replace it. Boom. And it will charge it. Is it charged? It's charged on 100. Sorry for that. So now, yeah, back to creative. So, you know, the way you access the second floor is you go up here. Boom. I have windows literally everywhere. How did you got there? That's crazy. So, these flags are stolen from vampire hunters outposts. You know, I stole them and wiped them out clean. A lot of garbage, unfortunately. This is garlic diffuser. This basically gives a safe zone for vampire hunters, and I farm here whatever this plant is. You know, and I have a bookshelf here. Originally there was a bed in this corner, believe it or not. So as you turn up here to the top floor, you have an enchanting room. You know, a lot of enchanting, oh yeah, enchanted books, you know, that do literally nothing. And a lot of things that I took, you know, from the graveyard mod and whatever this thing is. And it connects to the attic over here. Oh yeah, and I can fly out as a bat at night over here. You know, isn't that cool? I think it is. So this is my attic personally. A lot of garbage, unfortunately, as always. I'm not a clean person, okay? And this is where I keep all the diaries. You know, I like reading books, and I sometimes read them to my friends when they play with me. You know, a lot of stuff here, you know, a lot of cool things. And as you go over here, this is where I originally slept, but I moved downstairs, you know. Imagine if this was your room, bro. That would be crazy. So yeah, a lot of things here, nothing special. And as you go down here, boom. But if you've paid close attention, you would notice there's this plant over here. And boom, that is my hidden secret room. Originally, this is where I wanted to keep my, you know, diary, you know, so that anyone would find it and read it. But I keep it for myself. There's a lot of things that are written in there, and as you can see, it connects the room here, you know, and it's quite nicely hidden behind a picture, you know. So it's not confusing at all. If you've got confused, I'm so sorry. But that's just how this house works, you know. If you don't like it, that's okay. You know, it's really, it's seriously though, it's fine. So I would rate my house. I guess look, it's not perfect, okay? It's not perfect. It has its mistakes. So I guess I would rate it like, I guess I will put it also at 8 points out of 10. It's like very random, very randomized, you know. It's literally started as a random idea too, you know. I do like how much stuff I have down here, bro. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's very interesting. Oh yeah, I also built this small pond over here, but that doesn't matter to anyone. So yeah, I guess I'll end it here. I thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to eat some parsley. And if you want to join my Minecraft server, you have to join through my Discord server first. It's not that hard to understand. If you want to play on the server, I will give you, the server address, and I will help you get all the mods. Version 1.20.1, by the way. And if you liked how I rated the houses, let me know in the comments of what you think of each house. So as I said, that's going to be everything for me today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to eat some parsley. Have a good day. Enjoy my Discord server. And goodbye.